Well, good morning. It's Friday morning, and we are at Acts 20, 13 through 16. It's just a few verses, but I want to make a point about them. It says, going ahead to the ship, we set sail for Assos, intending to take Paul aboard there, for so he had arranged, intending himself to go by land. And when he met us at Assos, we took him on board and went to Mytilene. And sailing from there, we came the following day opposite Chios. The next day we touched at Samos, and the day after that we went to Miletus. For Paul had decided to sail past Ephesus so that he might not have to spend time in Asia, for he was hastening to be at Jerusalem, if possible, on the day of Pentecost. Now, all of these places that are named here are towns on the western coast of Turkey. And if you look at a map, you'll see if you look at a map of Paul's third missionary journey, then you'll see where he lands. You see these places. He's been over to Corinth, and he's come back, and now he's going down the western coast of Turkey, and he's going to speak to the elders from Ephesus at Miletus, which isn't far from Ephesus. But he doesn't want to go to Ephesus because he doesn't want to get caught up in weeks and weeks, I think, of being there. So why does Luke give us all this detail? Who cares if he stopped one day and then each day where they went? Luke is just keeping track of where they are each day. And he doesn't know that we're going to be reading this generations later, 2,000 years later, and hanging on his every word. It does sort of put Paul's ministry in some context for us. We know where he was. These are real places. You can go there. Now, they may not still be there today, but their ruins are there. Excuse me. I've seen some pictures that someone took in Ephesus, and they were amazing pictures of ancient churches and things. But so all of this puts some local flavor and it ties Paul's work to reality, to the map, to the world in which we live, and that's a good thing. He's going to stop and speak to the elders, but he's going to have them travel to him so that he won't get stuck in Ephesus. He wants to go to Jerusalem, and he wants to get there by Pentecost. And it's going to take a while because the ships were small and slow, and they couldn't sail the way ours do today. They kind of bumped along the coast for a while and then made the zoomed over toward the easternmost shore of the Mediterranean. So there's not like these are places where you can just get in a boat and go. They kind of go along the shore, keep track of where they are and stuff. So there's all of that. Tomorrow we're going to look at what he says to those elders in Ephesus or from Ephesus, and see what he tells them as he goes on to Jerusalem. He's taking with them offerings that he's collected in these cities in Greece and Asia Minor, because the church in Jerusalem especially, but in Israel generally, is very poor. And so he's taking them money that they can use basically to feed themselves. And so he can't just decide, I don't want to go all the way to Jerusalem and then back to Rome. He doesn't want to do it that way, but that's what that's the reason that he's going to Jerusalem, and he's going to check in with the people there, and then go on back to to Rome and to perhaps to Spain, but we'll see. So it's Friday morning. Have a great Friday, and we will see you tomorrow.